Hello, everybody. You all do. Ooh, so fancy. How is everybody doing? How are you all? It is Thursday. It is been kind of a long week. Kind of a long week. I had an interesting day today. Hello, Lady May. Hello, Shorzy. What is up, Pump Master 2? We have Adam and Tina in chat, who is one of our one of my lovely coworkers. He is an amazing person. Drops should be enabled, so if you're not seeing them, please do give yourself a refresh. What's up, Montague? Always reliable Montague. Percolin honestly introduced me way better than I introduced myself. What is up, Blue Nose? How are you doing? If you didn't read what Percolin said, solid introduction. Thank you so much. It's a tragic nightmare. Nah. Salty, you know I appreciate you. Anywho, today is Thursday. It is Late Night Tank Show. As y'all know, on Late Night Tank Show, we do try to be a little bit more relaxed today. So, if you don't see me answering some, work questions, or don't see me answering too many, just do take note. Otherwise, we are going to be, I'm going to be, continuing my attempt to raise the mark that I have on my, T57 Heavy, so let's, go take a look at that. Which, by the way, some of y'all might notice, if y'all have been with the stream for a very long time, you'll know that for a really long time, my IS3 had the most amount of battles on my account. Well, I'm getting dangerously close to beating that with my T57 Heavy. I'm at 1,073 battles, so very much hoping at some point, with as much effort that I've been putting in, that I will be able to get a second mark. I've never two-marked anything. I've definitely, gotten a mark on a few different tanks. I don't really know. Unfortunately, I don't get a lot of chances to really focus on a tank, and so the reason... Oh, hello. The reason why it's been taking a little bit more time probably than other people is because, World of Tanks is my hobby, but I do try to, take breaks from World of Tanks. Because while I love World of Tanks, it is my job, and, I do like to make sure that I get away from the PC every now and again. So, otherwise, I will go through chat again. Hello, Kaiser. How are you doing? I honestly really appreciate... So, I appreciate the sentiment, and I really appreciate the reasoning, but Kaiser had changed their Twitch name because their Twitch name for a while just didn't match their in-game name, so really appreciated. We have FPS OG, where my boo AF at? She is probably doing other things, otherwise. Can you carry unused Battle Pass tokens to be used on the next Battle Pass? I actually have no idea. I don't think so. I don't think they, continue through seasons. Oh, hey, Lady May. Good. I didn't even do accounting, but hey! Good timing. Awesome. I haven't gotten a second mark on anything because I suck. Well, Mars Man, I'll be honest. Everybody... The first step to not sucking is, being bad at something, so. It do be like that. Everybody starts out bad, usually, at something, and, you really gotta put the effort into getting past being bad, and then, make the effort to, get good. So, what's up, Wrath Eyes? How are you doing? Rest is for the weak. You're supposed to be setting an example, TragicLoss. I feel like my dedication to playing World of Tanks, throughout all of my years, even, ow! No, leave me alone. Even, you know, through, being a wargaming employee. Aha! Leave me alone, please. Otherwise, let's make you bad again. I mean, realistically, yes, RNG is a thing. However, one of the biggest things about being really good at a game is making sure that RNG can realistically only mess you up sometimes. So, hey, what's up, Quinetic? How are you doing? Ooh, solid JTM, solid. Only had to get those last couple minutes to do. Okay, let's see.
No new holes from that shot.
There's a bug that's been flying about my face. In my own home. How dare he? How dare you?
Great shot.
Oh. I'm gonna push in with my E50. Make sure he has some support. I am going to do a little reloady, and let him know that I am reloading. Still only a minus, never a plus. I mean, not really. You know, I think when it comes to the potential, you know, knowing the potential that RNG, so like the range that RNG has, actually is really helpful, because if you know the range of a tank's like plus or minus on their alpha, then you can really say, okay, I have just enough that even if they high roll, I'm not gonna just die. So, you know, I think that's a really solid way of being able to use your knowledge of that kind of stuff to be able to do a lot, especially when you have to be aggressive in some cases. Hello. Wow. Why do I always seem to? Yeah, that's fine.
That left a mark for sure.
Firing grid cores and hunter drones. I feel. Hello. Hold up. About getting a recon mode working. I don't think so. There hasn't really been any update. I think of Master being salty with zero effort or learning curve. I mean, Salty, I think you're a natural. And, you know, there can be people who are just, like, very natural at being able to pick up things really easily. So, should give a pre-nerf or post-nerf? I think pre? But realistically, if you're shooting in the sides, you should get some pretty consistent damage. Because you can pen through tracks and spaced armor instead of just splashing on it. Just don't shoot things in the face, you know? One of the biggest things about, I don't want to dwell on this topic too much, but when it comes to the HE mechanics, how they are, I think it rewards people more for taking the time to make a decision to either be a little bit more patient and get the side of a tank instead of going and shooting something in the face. How do you flank in a KV2? Don't try and be a frontline heavy or aim in a KV2. Once again, don't try to be a frontline heavy in a KV2. I'm fat, let's party. I love your name. A lot, actually. Let's see. You get single digits in the side of a T95. I'd like to test that, actually. So I did a training room with someone, actually with a couple of people. Casual Boops, For Free, Z-Best, and I all hopped in training rooms to test it out. But, you know, so don't be frontline. Have you played this game? Yeah, I've actually played this game since 2013, so... I mean, I totally understand. I totally understand why you feel that way, but you know, realistically, I think the better way to play the KV2 is going to be as if it were a T57 heavy. Because you're not a frontline tank. Realistically, you are kind of an assassin tank, and you should be getting the sides of tanks. So, you can still have good games. So the thing is, I don't think it's you can still have good games. I think it's just if you try and remember that there's not only just one way to play the KV2 instead of just blap in face for random amount of damage, you'll probably have a much better time, if I'll be perfectly frank. So, you know, yeah, you just gotta play it differently. Will there be new reward tanks for tokens? I'm actually not sure, Salty. Actually not quite sure. Here. Just because, we're talking about it. I'll play the KV2 a couple rounds. I'll play the KV2 a couple rounds. Do you recommend World of Tanks? I've never played the game itself. Edwin, the game, I love it. However, the biggest thing is not every game is for everybody. And I think realistically, I can't say, like, yes, I do recommend the game because I like the game. I love the game. I've been playing the game since 2013. I liked the game enough that I spent, I think 4 or 5 years trying to apply to work at Wargaming because I loved the game so much. So, yes, the premium KV2 is fine for the showdown. Absolutely. Can I look into it for us? I mean, considering that there's not really any information about Frontline to share, so depends a lot on the scare factor. KV2 is so good at being scary. You have to understand, like I said, when it comes to playing World of Tanks, a good chunk of it is going to be a little bit of mental games. A little bit of mental games. Being scary is absolutely a tactic. Absolutely. It's one of the reasons why, if you're fighting against something like the T57 Heavy, you should count their shells. Should count their shells, because it makes them less terrifying the second you know that they are reloading. The other thing is, if they've fired 3 shells, wait maybe 8 seconds, maybe 8 seconds, especially if you have other people around you. By about 8 seconds, they've probably decided to reload, because they're going to need way more shells to be able to deal with you and your friends. So, hit me for all my health. Yeah. I was playing, in the training room that I was in, we had the mouse, and I was aiming at the top of the mouse's engine deck. You can hit it for, like, what, I don't even remember. It was like 800 or something ridiculous like that. What if I do it if I don't have friends? Make some. You can either, you can make imaginary friends, or you can make real friends. You know? It's all up to preference. All up to preference. Let's see if I can do no. Okay. They've disappeared. That's fine. I like picking KB2s apart, but sometimes I get slammed by them. It do be like that sometimes. The best thing about World of Tanks is when you're working randomly with open teams and teamwork works. It feels like playing chess with the commander tactical viewpoints. Yeah. I think a really good feeling in World of Tanks is working really well with your team. I love that. Or Electrode. Hello, Electrode. I've been playing Pokemon Go in my spare time. You can create a complex AI to simulate friends. Isn't that what Tamagotchis are for? Right? Right? No? Okay, that's fine. Or cats. Or cats. No? Okay, that's fine. I really don't want to go against the T150 head-on. So I kind of want to back up and take the spot that, what is that? Oh, jeez. No! Woof. Yes, 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 yes. Regain Panther is over here. Still. Yep. I know you're there. Woof. Oh, my commander's dead. That's real fun. I really shouldn't be this far in front of everybody. Wow! Oh, you are right there. Nope. Well, I'm dead. Yeah. This was a terrible mistake. I shouldn't have been here. I should not have been here. Oh no. Yeah. That was a bad mistake. Whoops. Where's my HE rounds? They were on the far left. I moved them. Woof. That was a bad mistake. I shouldn't have been there. Highway missions will be fixed. They end soon. I can double check on it. Am I doing count-ins today? No, not usually. I don't usually do count-ins on Thursdays. Mostly because normally if I'm solo on Thursdays, I'm generally trying to do, 2 mark, so. Potentially, Greg. As far as I know, there should be, tanks coming, so. Funny how kill shots seem to always bounce. The only time I've seen them bounce is if I'm, rushing shots, but, I mean, I don't know what to say. There's a lot of confirmation bias with that. My auto-aim does not work consistently? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by work consistently? Do you mean, like, you can't, lock on? Or... KV2R is horrible after the HE nerf. Try shooting things in the side. If any, so, Ortnath, are you around in game? Do you have a mouse by chance? Unable to lock on the tank? That's really interesting. I don't know. I mean, you do have to have your, things on the silhouette. So, what are your thoughts on power creep? Almost every game has power creep at some point. It's really hard to add things without potentially causing imbalances. So, it happens. You say? What do you mean I say? Releasing OP tanks all the time? I mean, realistically, balance is hard. Like, someone's probably gonna be like, balance isn't hard. I mean, when you're trying to make things different enough, while also not, making things different enough, while also not just, like, copy-pasting things,
It's bounced.
Oh. Okay, that was a poor choice by me. Oh, woof. That doesn't look good. Yeah, it is. It is definitely hard. Absolutely. Oi. I'm gonna not be over here because I can't do anything to those tanks, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna see what I do. Seconds about. Third does damage. Explain that. RNG is random and it happens to everybody. I guess. I don't know what you mean by explain that. RNG is random, I guess. Okay. That one. I don't know yet. Oop. I don't think so. Okay. I really don't have plus minus 25% RNG. Would you say is like good or bad? Like, so my thoughts are RNG is actually relatively necessary. However, I don't know if I like the span that it has. Because if there wasn't any RNG and everything went exactly where you pointed, World of Tanks would literally become a match where you just try and hit someone from across the map and just snipe their cupolas, and it would become much more similar to playing you know, Overwatch, where you have to have like really good reflexes. So I don't know if I like RNG with as much as it is, but I do think RNG is pretty necessary. Defining tense fights. I totally understand, even when you win with 1 HP. I think those are really fun, but like I said, I don't know if I completely like how much, what the gap is. I don't know what to call it. The plus minus. There's not really a way for me to... What is the word I'm thinking of? There's a very specific word that I am thinking of that describes a gap of numbers. Oh, that's a rock. Tragic. Okay. Standard deviation. Yeah. Yeah. Standard deviation. That kind of works, I guess. But I guess that's more statistical rather than the span of numbers. I left where I could have gotten damage. Oof. I would give up those wins for more reliable consistency. I guess that's fair. That's fair. I did pay attention in my stats class. I never, I didn't take stats, but statistics in general just kind of interest me. I like numbers. Disparity! That's the word I was looking for. Standard deviation was close, but it was more of a general term, you know? Oh, come on.
Penetration. It's bounced.
There we go.
Great
I
shot.
did really bad. Oh, shoot. Goodness. Wow. Boy. Well. Woof. Bachelor's Stats Analytics. Nice. Oh, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. Why you like data probably as much as I do. Ow.
There's always
I was a
next time.
distraction. That was planned or something. Wrecked. Okay. Okay. Ouch. It happens. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was loaded, but I died. Canada for Tankfest. Aquino? I don't know if we've gotten any, solid information down. So, you know, how's my night going overall? Pretty solid. I had a relatively busy day, and so, uh, okay. So, I wanted to do a quick thing, and I have Ortonoth who's gonna be helping me out a little bit. Let's see if I can remember what map I wanted to grab. Where is it? Cliff. Okay, yeah, Cliff. Let's do Cliff. Let's do some experimentation. Okay. We're gonna do a little experimentation. Just because I think this would be a really nice learning moment for all of us. Just to see how things do. I have Ortonoth, and we're going to be hopping into a training room real quick. Just to like look at some stuff. So ooh, Shorzy, nice. You still at home or have you started working from the office again? Still at home. Um okay. Date set and selling tickets. Yeah, I soups no. I really hope that we get to go. I have all of my stuff set and ready, so is anyone programs getting any punishment? Honestly, I don't know, CJ. I don't know, CJ. Like I totally understand why you're asking that question. And you know, it kind of feels similar to when Halloween mode was canceled in 2019, if I remember correctly. What's up, Bixta? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing quite well. What staff presence? Yeah. I so I was talking to Cabmech a while back because I was also curious probably about 4 or 5 months ago. I don't remember. I get curious. Y'all know this. I'm really good at asking a lot of questions. Um, so I asked Cabmech, I was like, hey, do you have any thoughts on Aquino? And he was like, not at this time. Just because, you know, we were being safe and whatnot. So he gosh, what was I oh, I said, oh, you know, if we're not like if we don't know yet, do you think like because Aquino had their what is it? Aquino had their wait. Go back up. Okay. Go back up. Uh let's see. Okay, cool. Let's see. When someone asks Tragic what the biggest source of her frustration, she'll say salty tater chip for sure. You know, salt is good. Salt is good. I think, you know, one of the things that I really appreciate about you being around Salty, and this is why, like, you always ask me if I'm frustrated with you, and realistically, no, I'm not frustrated with you. Generally, I really think it's awesome that you're here, mostly because you come to our streams, you're a regular, but you do challenge, you know, and you do ask a lot of questions. And I think you ask a lot of questions that some people might not think to ask. Um, and, you know, I'll always tell you, I'm a relentless old buzzard. Hmm, maybe, maybe. But I think it's really great that, you know, because because you're a dissenting view, and because you know, don't necessarily agree with everything that we do in the game. I think it's really important that okay, so okay, sorry, I'm trying to get Ortonoth into position. But yeah, I think it's really great that you come to our stream often, and you know, people. I think the fact that you do have a dissenting point of view really shows, and especially since you're a regular. Uh, Okay. I think it's really important that people see that we don't stop people from talking about their opinions in our stream. Like the only general time that we don't just ban people outright for having dissenting views ever. The only time we ban people is when people are being toxic, like toxic, because there's a difference between a dissenting view and toxicity, you know. Okay, anywho, we're gonna do a little bit of looking at mechanics. So I have this is absolutely unrealistic, absolutely unrealistic. I just want to show everybody what you can do to really like do damage in your KV2. So turn your turret to the side. So I did some tests with one of our CCs. His name's for free. He grabbed his mouth. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. I'm aiming at his engine deck because that's where I want to be hitting, and because HE can pen now, you can kind of expect a lot of damage. So let's find out how much damage we can do. So, boop. So that's 430. One of the things about right here, so right in front of the mouse's like little guard thing. Here, let me turn on my 16 and 25 view. So when you're looking, right about here, essentially exactly where my shell hit, the mouse's armor is actually slightly thicker. So about here, I believe it's like 100, and then back here, I believe it's about 50. So we can get a lot of damage using the KV2 on the mouse. It's pretty consistent, which is really great. Oh, I totally know, Brackety. My point is, this is incredibly unrealistic. It is incredibly unrealistic. However, we can get an idea of how this interacts, how HE interacts with thin armor. So, getting a pretty consistent, you know, 430 or so damage, which is really solid. That's some good numbers. Like I said, this front part of the mouse is like 100 millimeters or so. Let's see if we can hit that. So that very clearly did literally half of that damage. So this one, that one that was right on that guard, all did 400 plus damage. It can be a little interesting, so turn right a little and forward slightly. Let's see if we can get him a little bit less angled, and see what we can do. But yeah. Ooh, 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 perfect. Wait, cool. Alright. Alright, cool. So, we're gonna try and get his engine deck again and see what we can do. Oops. So that once again hit the thicker armor at the top of the mouse's engine deck. So we're gonna try and hit that area. I know, it's hashtag dispersion, right? Turret top hit. The top of the turret, I think, is about 100. So, okay. So we're gonna aim out there. Cool. 972. Flat armor. You need to hit flat armor. If you don't hit flat armor, you might not be able to do anything. So I'm going to aim at the top of the turret because the top of the turret, like I said, is like 100 millimeters. It's not going to do much. So that's about, like I said, that same thickness, 100 millimeters here. I believe, like I said, it's 100 millimeters here. Around here, right where, like, so you can kind of see that there does get to be some purple areas in there. But yeah. So this area is the actual, like, engine deck. That did 972. You can be more consistent. You really want to get flat, thin armor. Okay, so we're gonna kill him. I'm going to have him grab the OI next. The OI of the same tier. So, 972 because it penned? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You want to get pens. You really want to get pens. So, now we're gonna grab the OI. Red OI tier same. Okay. Manipulative RNG. What does that mean? OI has a little bit less HE pen. So I'm gonna have him grab the OI because I want to show like what you can do to same tier tanks. Like I said, I think the KV2 plays way better as playing as if you were the T57 and not going against anything unless you can get their sides. I know some people think that's unrealistic. Very fair. Very fair. In some situations, it might be unrealistic. But in a lot of cases, you can change positions and you can go somewhere else to give yourself more options. So, imagine flanking someone with a KV2. I don't have to imagine because I've done it before. EBRV2. I mean, but no, like, realistically, you just need the side of a tank, or you need a really thin part of the tank. Let me pull up the stats of the OI. Unrealistic, slow tank, slower aiming circle, no armor. I mean, if you're going, okay. Shit, I'm missing Ify. Yeah, you do need to be smart about positioning. Like, a lot of people are thinking, oh, you know, you're telling me to, let's see, like, you're telling me, oh, go to the city and, try and flank around. No, I'm not necessarily saying that. Not necessarily saying that, so. Spend money or get nerfed, except, Gary, we've definitely nerfed premium tanks, and I'll be honest, when we do, or when we have in the past, people are never happy. So, I'm not sure if you're saying that because you've never experienced that, or if you're presuming that we don't nerf premium tanks because we generally don't want to nerf things that people have paid for. So, spend money? No, you don't. You really don't, my friends. You don't. Like, what does invincible mean? Like, I don't understand what that means. Being smart is some higher skill cap to be usable and somewhat OP on the right hands. Other are super new friendly, like the Defender. Oh, I absolutely agree with that. Okay, so we're looking at the OI. The OI, previously, it has some thick armor. Most people would be like, oh, you know, why are you shooting at the side of an OI? So, track not penetrated, which is fair. However, we can do other things. Oops, stop. Or not stop moving. Stop moving. But yeah, you look like an idiot in your garb. You sound like a very rude person. So, I'd rather look like an idiot than sound like a massive jerk. So, oof. Oof. Look at that. Oh. Oh. You just gotta find the thin armor. That's where his track starts. So, if you look, this is the line where the track is. I shot right where the track is. You shoot above that, it is much thinner. You'll see that my little indicator, my little reticle, is green. It's green, which is really solid. Ixta, I definitely did that on purpose. I wanted to make you understand. I wanted to make, well, everybody understand. Shooting tracks, you can pen through tracks now. However, it's still going to be difficult in some situations. And like I said, you just really have to know where the thin spots of armor are. So we're actually going to, we're gonna destroy, actually don't know how thick that cupola is. Can someone tanks.gg how thick that cupola is? What's up, Bonlin? How are you doing? So I actually don't know how thick that cupola is, but let's try and see if we can find some more green spots on this tank. Let's see. Obviously, I don't think this frontal armor is 150 on top. Dang! No wonder I didn't do much. All right, so let's see. Not too much green here at all. That's pretty thick. How thick is the rear of the turret? I'd like to know that. Does anyone know off the top of their head? Obviously, I also don't think that the rear, I don't know what that would have been. Let's see, 157 to 158. That makes sense. So, 87. So when we were shooting at the mouse, we know that the mouse's, that front panel on the engine deck is, the front panel on that engine deck is like 100 millimeters. So 100 millimeters was giving me about 200 damage, if I remember correctly. 105 millimeter rear turret. Ooh, okay, interesting. 40% of my battles. Oof, salty. I don't know. I'm hearing people expect that money can buy good outcomes in games. I think they think we're playing Magic the Gathering. I don't know. 120 towards the size, 115 more towards the center. Okay. Science with Tragic. I love science. I love mathematics because the thing is, math just proves a lot of things. Maths. I loves maths. But no, I really do enjoy I think a lot of people should go into training rooms and just test out firing at different tanks, because it gives you an idea of what you can do in a match and what tanks you should consider trying to avoid. So, we talked about this before, about the aiming reticle hit indicator not being for colorblind people. I believe, so right now the little indicator is red. I believe when I was looking at Ortnoth, the reticle in an area where I can't pen was actually purple, so. Is this live? Yes, Surfer Dude, this is live. Okay, so, alright, so I kind of want to do another test just to see if... So, we know that here is really thin armor, so you can see that that's green. I don't know if we can find any... oh, here we go. Okay, so that's some purple right there. So that little indicator right there, it is purple. That essentially means we're not going to pen it very well. If you look at the side of a, so we're gonna kind of equivocate this. Let me hide my map, guys. Oh my god. So here is essentially the line where the track is. You'll definitely see that. Like, you can kind of outline it. If you go slightly lower, there are gaps. Like, you can see the wheel here, or the little gear there. The closer, like, when you go kind of between the things, you'll see that it does turn a different color. So, you know, in between, you're not going to do much damage. So, let's test this out. Yep, track not penetrated. So that's where his track is pretty clearly. Bogey wheels. Wait, bogey, what? Light tanks and clown cars and sold the game. Oh no! I'm so sorry you feel that way, Craig. So, I'm really sorry you feel that way. But, you know, anywho. Like I said, this entire upper area, relatively thin armor. You can do pretty solid damage there. Pretty solid damage there. Someone said underneath his gun? Underneath the gun? Okay. Alright, I guess we'll test this out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Is this... Because this is the gun mantlet. Is there spaced armor there? Okay, because I'm seeing purple. You can see the indicator's purple right there. And underneath that, it is yellow. Slightly higher? Like here? Somewhere is 80 millimeters. Okay. Can you tell me, Ixta, can you tell me what this section is? Too high? Okay. All in the name of more profit? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Craig. Light tanks, fair. HE nerf, neutering my arties. We'll try an artillery piece next. We'll try an artillery piece next, I promise. We're gonna do a little bit. Let's see. Collision model. Okay, I'll look at the collision model. Alright, I'll pull up tanks.gg. Y'all have convinced me. I'll go look at it. Okay, so let's pull up the OI for me. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's look at the 3D model. Live model, and then let's tilt that gun up. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I see. It is here, I believe, is what I'm kind of seeing. Is my pen indicator on? Yeah, it is. Ixta. Yes. Okay. That also works. All right. Let's try and get it as flat as possible, and then we'll aim right in here. Ooh, 255. Really solid. So that's pretty close to that 100 millimeter that we were shooting at with the mouse. So, pretty solid. So let's go ahead and goodbye, Ortnoth. We gotta get a artillery next. We gotta get an artillery next. So we'll try it out. I'm red, green, colorblind. I don't see the difference. I'll make my reticle bigger, for sure. One for other tanks. I think Guthwolf, it's I can't... I don't really know, but, you know, I can always theorize. But I think the reason why is because artillery is kind of an interesting class to deal with. Because artillery has kind of a just different gameplay style outright, because, you know, everybody always knows, artillery has a top-down view. When it comes to playing every other tank in the game, you have to have line of sight, but when it comes to artillery, you're always aiming from the top. So, but yeah, I think it's interesting. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, meet E1, 2 again. So, needed a rework. I don't... See, my thing is, when artillery was in the game previously, like before we introduced stun, artillery already had AP rounds, and those were removed because a very big chunk of feedback that was given was that people dislike that artillery. At the time, a lot of people disliked that artillery could one-shot you, which, you know, is understandable, but I think because it's... When it comes to looking at feedback, it's really difficult to pinpoint the exact frustrations when the feedback that is given, once a change is made to remove the possibility of X thing happening, the next thing you kind of see is people stop focusing on that and really start talking about other parts that frustrate them. And so I think with artillery, a lot of people, you know, really disliked that it did one-shot them. However, the biggest thing about one-shots is there are other tanks in the game that can one-shot you. There are other tanks in the game that can one-shot you. However, all of the other tanks that can one-shot you, you have to have line of sight. You have to have line of sight. Anywho, let's see what we can do to this OI. I'm going to try and aim as much as possible to this section right here, just so we can try and compare as good as possible. I don't know where that hit, actually. But that was a really interesting sound that I made. Oh, that hit... Okay, does anyone see where that hit? That hit, like, right down there. That hit the bottom. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to aim like this. Okay, let's try that again.
That one didn't go through.
Where is this hitting, though? Can't actually tell where it's hitting. Did that once again? Okay, I think both of those hit the bottom of his tank. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, maybe this. Ooh, okay, there we go. That hit only slightly above and still hit him for that much. Okay, let's try and go a little bit closer. So I can aim at this top section instead of hitting down here. Thanks, RNG. Okay. Let's sneak it up a little bit. Ooh. Nice solid damage. So, let's see. The average damage is 360, so it's actually doing pretty solid when I'm hitting places where I can pen. So this is the AP round, and it's hitting essentially exactly what it should be, so around 380, etc., etc. Okay, so AP, aiming at the ground, interesting. Is he getting stunned? No, I was shooting the AP rounds. So AP rounds are going to do, I believe, like, no. How terrible the SPG nerf is? No, I was not actually hitting the places that I wanted to shoot Lawrence. It's not actually terrible, I just wasn't hitting where I was attempting to hit with the test. So it's RNG that was causing that, realistically. Anywho, so that was penetration 182. When I hit where I wanted to hit, I did exactly the right amount of damage that I wanted to and should do. So the next thing we're going to try is, I don't know if we'll be able to pen with the 155 high explosive smaller burst radius, but no stun. I don't know if we'll be able to pen him, but we'll try. We'll try. Third person for better shots. Yeah. We'll try. Play with no AP shells like a Wesp. Okay, I'll try it out. I mean, it depends on if it... Nah. We'll try this first. We'll try this first. Okay, Lawrence, I'll test it out next. For sure. Like, I always want to, you know, test. I know, and like I said, I know it's very unrealistic, the tests that we're doing, but it gives everybody kind of a better idea of how things work. And yes, sometimes RNG is kind of gonna wreck you, but, you know, you can do quite a bit with the correct situation and some really solid aiming. Okay. All right. I think Ortnoth's on cruise control. RG works 60% of the time, every time. Nice. Okay. All right, Ort. Where are you going, buddy? I want to shoot you in the side. Okay. All right, so now we're using HE, and we're going to see, like I said, I'm gonna try and aim higher up. So this is the HE. This has 49 millimeters of pen. I actually don't know if I can actually pen him. I don't know what his sides are. So let's pull up tanks.gg. Fender in a track at 45 degree. Okay, I will see what I can do. Wait, 40? You mean 90 degrees? Like an L shape. Like I'm one part of the L and he's another part of the L. Right? Maybe? Okay, so I don't think I can pen him because that upper effective armor is 70 millimeters? Oh, but the top of his tank is 50. Okay. All right. I guess we'll find out. 45. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to... Oh, Jesus. That was a horrible view. What happens to tank with dirt gun that only fire dirt guns? What? I mean, we tested with the KV2 earlier. So, diagonal between the bogey wheels? I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if we'll be able to necessarily...
Watch your profanity.
What profanity? I don't know if we'll be able to hit the top of his tank with this test, but I guess we'll find out, yeah? Actually, okay. You know what? Okay, because, yeah, okay, let's try to shoot the top. Okay, so for this particular tank, for the M44, what we do know is the heat, so the high explosive round, is going to do about the right amount of damage, because it did 360 or so on Ortnoth. So now... Oof, okay, we're gonna do our best to try and aim exactly at the top of his tank. This will be interesting because it's not quite... Where did I hit on him? Oh, I shot him in the booty! Ortnoth, I think I made you anatomically correct. Ortnoth's just a little bit more anatomically correct with his tank now. Anywho, so we know for a fact that the HE shell has 49 millimeters of penetration, and his tank, basically everywhere, is more than that. The whole top of his tank is going to be that 50 millimeters. So I'm not going to be able to do that 600 damage just because there's nowhere on his tank that I can do that. Because HE, as long as it hits armor that isn't its spaced armor, it will do damage. It's just not going to do that full damage because its armor is too thick to be penetrated. So if I did penetrate his armor, I would probably hit him for that full 600. But because I can't, what we're going to do is we're actually going to swap to the AP and see what we can do, because we do know that the top of his tank, right around here, is 50 millimeters. So we're going to do our best and try and hit him in the top, or even right here. I think right there is going to be about 114 millimeters. 114 millimeters. So even if we hit here, we should be able to penetrate, but we are going to try and hit him here. Cool, awesome. So that is about the right amount of damage, because average damage for the AP is 360. So, and that was also with the thicker armor. So we should note that with the OI, if you're going against the OI and the M44, you should probably be aiming for the top as much as possible. You should not be aiming HE at it, because you're not going to do that 600 damage to it because you can't penetrate the armor. It's always going to do less than that. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to play an artillery match with the M44. So, let's try this out. I know a lot of people are really excited. Okay. All right. Let's hop out of this team training and let's try and do a random battle in the unfollow time. HE is now broken, so use AP on the correct tanks. You're going to be able to use HE on thinly armored tanks and tanks that have thin tops. Because if you can pen, so we know, like I said, that I have 49 millimeters of pen. With 49 millimeters of pen, if I hit a tank that is less than 49 millimeters of armor, I should do about that 600, maybe? A little bit. Realistically, the mathematics are going to be whatever, however amount of armor that I that I'm shooting at is going to minimize the amount of damage that I do. So instead of using AP on thick armored tanks, I'm gonna try and use AP when I have the ability to shoot the tops of their tanks. So that's what we're gonna try. And we're gonna see what we can do. So, alright. I know this is gonna be awkward for everybody. Oh my god, Tragic literally never plays artillery on stream. Yes, I understand. Okay. 400 or more damage to a tier 10 heavy. I mean, I guess it depends if you can penetrate. Okay, so we do have some, a nice little light tank here. I don't think I'll be able to hit him, but I guess we'll find out. Oh no! I have no splash. No splash ability with... Or actually, I've, not a whole lot of splash ability. Okay. So that's 500, that's 600, and that's 360. So, we're gonna do what we can. Actually, don't mind math, but I do like 13. What? What you mean? What? Where am I looking? My goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. Okay, instead, let's go this way and actually swap to... Ooh. Okay, come on. Eh. Okay, so, I have an AP round. I don't know if I'll be able to aim... Oh no, you're running away from me? Why? But I want to shoot at you. Are there tanks? Ooh, okay. Can I fire into here? No, I can't. Or at least not there. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's maybe reposition. And yeah, let's reposition a little bit. Also kind of want to avoid sitting in the same place for too long. Just because that seems like a real bad idea. Okay. Ooh. Okay, AP. I really hate this scrolling. I have scroll turned on, and I hate it a lot. Ooh. Oh, can't hit there. But I can potentially hit in here. No. Ah! This is why I don't play arty. I don't know where I can hit things from. Unfortunate. Okay, let's reposition. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe get a steeper angle on this. Okay. Can y'all, like... give me... Okay, that setting is really annoying me. There we go. Wait, is that the right one? Maybe. Okay. Okay, now maybe we can... Aha! Okay, so I have AP loaded. Let's see if we can do something to this. IS. No, that was the tower. Unfortunate. That's okay. We'll just have to... Can anyone tell me how to turn that off? Please. It's very frustrating me. Okay. Let's see if we can get a nice shot on this IS. Or maybe this. No, unfortunate. I missed. I've wasted so much time. I'm gonna run away, because I do not trust this at all. And they're starting to come in this way, so I really want to move away from here. Only HE? Why HE though? Because, like, the thing is, HE, yes, sure, you can stun tanks, whatnot. Okay, fair. But also, why wouldn't you want to use, like, AP? Also, I maybe need to put better, way better, crew skills on this. Woof. And radical far already. Okay. I need to look at that because like I said, I don't. Or at all, really. Okay. I got spotted? I didn't get spotted. Come on. No? Okay, fine. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't like this at all. This is scary. I'm gonna get... Who's way over there? Ooh. Okay. How much you want to bet he's, like, right here? I also don't have intuition. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I also hear bushes being destroyed. Oh, I'm the only one left. Wow, that's super unfortunate. Okay, I think they might be over here. Ah! Oh no. That was unfortunate. I don't know how to play arty well. I don't know where all of the little shoot-throughs are. I need to learn it a little bit better. Only thing useful for your team, if you miss with a penetration, you get nothing if you miss. I mean, I understand, but also I think it's more about... Oh yeah, my crew is bad. My crew is really bad, y'all. There's also a little bug that's bothering me. Go away. Please. Okay. Y'all, my crew is so bad. Let me just do this real quick so we can actually do some stuff with this. Oops. Sure, why not? Give me all that. Okay. Alright. Oop. Nope. Gotta do the thing. I gotta get a better crew so I can show y'all better gameplay. I should have just grabbed my... My gosh, I should have just grabbed my, Should have just grabbed my, what's it called? My sheriff. That would have been way better. Oh, I don't even have 6 cents on this. Wow, Tragic. Good job. How'd you manage that? I don't know. Alright, intuition, because y'all will yell at me if I don't. Repairs. Intuition, once again. And repairs. Why not? Alright, see ya, Ixta. Alright. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Accuracy, a little bit. Reverse speed, cool. Alright. Unveiled on Tuesdays, but can we actually... I mean, you can do your best to try and get a really nice score and hope that you beat it. But I would, you know, just recommend keep trying. Yeah. Adapter perish. Not a... I mean, yeah, but like, the thing is, I understand why people get frustrated with changes. I made it really tough to beat. I try to give people a good run for their money, you know. To play Artie, you have to anticipate where the target is going because of shell. Yeah. No, agreed. I don't use AP if you don't hit no points. I mean, I think that there are some really solid situations that you can use AP to the max. So, I don't think this game isn't made for realism. It's an arcade. The most real things are the tanks themselves. And in before someone says, "Oh, what about napkin tanks?" Do you think that every schematic for tanks is just online? Not everything's online. Like, wargaming researchers literally, like, go to different countries to ask their militaries to provide military documentation on tanks. Okay, where is this reticle thing? Why? Camera controls, alternate. No, turn that off. Automatic aiming mode. Heck that. I hate that a lot. Okay. Well, we have... Aww. Gosh darn it. Okay. Oh god. We're trying to give you the best advice. Oh, absolutely. I am trying my best to read, read chat while I do this, so... Okay, I saw where that came from. Okay, so this T50-2 definitely has not a whole lot of armor. So let's see if I can kind of aim back a little bit. So if he has backed up, maybe I can get some blind shot damage on him with that one. And then I'm gonna reposition. Best not to play them? I mean, I don't agree with that. I think that's an opinion, but I respect your opinion, for sure. Okay, let's see. Can we? Okay, awesome. Sweet. Oh yeah, that intuition. Heck yes. Oh, this rock is too large. I gotta move. Okay, gotta move, Tragic. Move ya bum. Okay. Oop, where am I looking? Not there. Okay. Let's see. What is over this way? I don't think I can hit anything, really. If I let it aim in a bit, I'll definitely be able to pen one of these guys, but the thing about the pen is it's literally going to only be about 350, which makes sense. And is very fair. Understandable. So, ooh, counter battery. Okay, okay. I see you, I see you. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna see if we can spot this guy. To each his own. Yeah, I mean, it is always to each his own, so. 300, but that's the average damage for this tank. Average damage is 360, so I did do within that plus minus 25%. Okay. I don't think I hit him with that, but that's okay. I just wanted to scare him a little bit, maybe. So, like I said, the penetration on this is not very high, so I really don't want to be trying to hit tanks super head-on. But, you know, if something like this hits his tank, I can do a lot. However, that hit the front of his tank. So it very much is not going to do a lot of damage. So there is an SU-100Y super far over in their base, so I'm gonna see if I can try aiming for like the Nash Horn or the SU-100Y, because I know that I can get some solid hits on them, because my average penetration, like I said, is only 49. So I do need to make sure that I hit something with thin armor. Because with HE, like I said, the less armor it has, the more damage you're going to do. So I can potentially hit this Jackson. You... Gosh dang it. Alright. Engine deck? Yeah. So, you know, HE is going to act relatively, it's going to act right. Like, if you hit thick armor, it's not going to do much. So you really want to aim for thinly armored vehicles with your HE, and with thick armored vehicles, you really want to try and aim for go. Where are you going, my friend? Oh. Darn. Okay. I'm gonna pull forward. I do have a sheriff. I do. Game is morphed now. I mean, I would be concerned if a game never changed, because if a game never changed, that means the developers are really unwilling to actually make changes, especially if players are, you know, annoyed. Let's see if we can hit this very thinly armored SU-100Y. So that hit the front. As you see, it kind of hit him in that corner, so not going to do a lot of damage. So I need to aim more for the engine deck and maybe the sides. I'm actually going to pick the AP, just because I'm getting a lot of the fronts of tanks. So by adding more maps, the devs are always trying to work on new maps, but it takes a while. Have you tried recon mode? Because recon mode... or rather, when it comes back. When it comes back, for sure try it. We can't. I know! My brain just, like, automatically turned to, like, have you tried this? Okay. We... Ooh. Here, my friend. No, you're backing away from me. That's not cool. I just want to kill you. I want to know where this SU-100Y is. Tier 8 Arty. Now you actually have to think when you play Arty? Yeah. Well, this Arty is, like, over here. I'm so impatient for this. I'm really bad at being patient for arty stuff. What? I'm right. I'm aiming here. Okay, I gotta move forward. We have the entire south side of the map. To do what? To do what? Okay. Ooh. Once I aim in, please. No. Come on. Come on. Please. That is the pen not working with me. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Move forward. Ooh, get a better angle here, maybe. No. No. Come on. No. Where? Hello? No. That's unfortunate. That was super unfortunate. Wasn't that the game working as intended? Yeah, actually, it was. It was. Probably because I hit, probably because I hit his side armor. Like the little spacey bit on there. Let's use AP. See what I can do. I wanna move it, because... Oh, hey! What's up, my guy? Okay. This is awkward. I can't fight him from here. I can't fight him from here. That's not a T57. I know! People were asking about HE and SPGs and to see what I could do, and I'm really bad at arty. But the guy, like, I was trying to help with see. Alright. He was, goodness, like up here, right? He was like up here, huh? I can't do anything about that. I'm too far. Goodness gracious. How do people play this? I'm really bad at this. That's not doing it. Okay. I'm gonna aim towards the cap. How much do you want to bet he's like in here? Oh my goodness. Okay. Got that first reset. Gotta wait so I can get this second reset. Oh no. Bad. Ow! Oof. Separate client? Why? Also, I don't think you mean client, I think you mean server, but I don't think so. You know why they took SPG out of tier 3 trees? Eh? Okay. I'm bad at arty. We know this. Let's try a higher tier arty. Maybe I can support better. Support vehicles. EBR and SPG. template 3 per team total. I don't know about that, honestly. Like, I don't know enough about Matchmaker to know how that would affect things. And honestly, I don't know how comfortable I feel being like, that's a great idea. Just because of, you know, many different reasons. So, I don't know. Maybe. Could be cool, could be awful. Who knows? An EBR? Nah. This is best rewards? What do you mean? What do you mean? Now collector vehicles? Oh! I think mostly just to clean things up. New one is higher? What do you mean, CJ? Any tank can have turbo. Can any tank have turbo? I don't actually remember. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, so 66 on the penetration for that. 296 on the AP, which is kind of nice. And 900 on the 53. Oh, 53. Actually, okay. So this middle one has 66 on the penetration, and the this HE has 53. So I think I kind of want to try number 2. See how it goes. Okay. So slow. Potion 155 removed it before I could finish the grind. Understandable. 8 keep? What? What, Kaiser? I do not understand. Okay. So, should I try and... Here. Let's try and do... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't have intuition on this. That was a horrible idea. Y'all... I can't believe me. I cannot believe me. Woof. Send me a hello. I will say you a hello. Ooh, they're links. Big woof. Okay, so I am going to try and help on this side because I know a lot of thinly armored tanks go this way. Ooh. Or... Why do I keep doing that? Ugh. Guys. I need to stop changing shell types when I don't have intuition. This is... Tragic, you're a bad artillery player. Oh, goodness. AP it is. No comment. No, do it. Do it. Roast me, Salty. Roast me. Oh, that's unfortunate. We only have her. Come forward. Come forward. No. Please. Oh, hey. Well, I can hit it if he goes here. Post dinosaur-related work incident. Interesting. Ooh. No. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay. This tank's dispersion is killing me. Or the aim time is killing me. If all RT players were like you, what do you mean? Tier 9. Oh, I could. Oops, did I just say that? You did. Dang. Dang, Salty. You could do better than that. I believe in you. I think you can roast me harder. Okay, I'm missing out on a lot of stuff over here that I could be shooting at. That I can get the sides of in... Guys, I need to put intuition on this tank. It's killing me. You're killing me! Oh, that's a very interesting username there. Get too close to that fine line. How are you in cloud cars? Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Do I have... Ooh. Oh, splash. That's fine. Okay, let's, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna push up. Push up. Let's see if I can't get another shot. Potentially on the side of a tank here. As you are them. So you're just roasting my skill. You're just roasting my skill. I know I'm bad in many different ways. I know that for a fact. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I hit the front of his tank, which we know has really thick armor. I'm gonna start moving away. Because this is dangerous territory! Okay. Oop. I'm gonna get shot at. at some point. Easy clap. I feel like this is difficult clap. It's been very interesting. It's a game, not trying to make... That's fair. I appreciate that, Salty. Goodness. My gosh. Okay. My lord. How do people play slow tanks like this? Am I having fun? I feel like if I understood where I can be to shoot things, I would probably have a better time playing. But because I don't play artillery often, I don't quite understand where I can be to support my team better. So it can be kind of hardish right now, but, you know. Heck. Aw, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna keep moving towards this side because I want to stay out of render range. SPGs, that is. True, true. Okay, I'm gonna go, like, right here because that was not good. I knocked down that pillar. That's really not good. Okay. Gosh, this has a really low angle back. Ooh, ooh, no! Ooh. Go forward. Go forward. No. Stop backing up! My gosh. Where are you going, dude? Like, what do you expect to happen? Difficult, difficult, lemon, difficult. Aim behind. I'm trying here. I'm trying here, guys. I suck at arty. We know this. Tragic doesn't usually play arty because Tragic likes to be too aggressive and I don't like being patient. So this is like the incredible opposite of how, like, what tank I should be playing. Also, there's a bug flying around me that's really obnoxious. Ooh. I wonder if I can... Wonder if he'll sit still long enough for me to hit him. Please. Please, no. That's fine. Guys, I'm not patient enough for this. I'm not. I'm really not. I could have gotten more damage. I could have. Denied. I know. So... Broken Eye, we did some training room stuff to kind of show what you can do, but I suck at arty. I will be absolutely honest, I really suck at this. I suck at this tank so much. Guys, should I play the FV304? Oh wait, no, that doesn't have enough shell types. That's fine. We'll just, ooh. What kind? Ooh, I can give this crew some crew books so I can have a better time playing and give them intuition. This crew's getting intuition, y'all. I have to play. No, I don't want to be. I know I can be pushing the Burt, but I really want to. I really want to do the GW Tiger, but with intuition. Because that sounds way... Oh no. Let's see. Okay. Right, intuition, BIA. BIA. T57. I would, but I actually am really interested in, like, genuinely playing a good match because I am too impatient for this. So, really large mortar carrier, true. I saw some of the training room stuff. Ideal conditions, absolutely, Broken Eye, absolutely. I agree. Like I said, it was unrealistic, but also it gives you a really good idea of what you can do, and essentially, you know, like I said, when it comes to the different shell types, For one, we saw what I could do with the AP rounds. Like, I was hitting the average damage, which is really good, but because, you know, unrealistic, I truly do have to make sure that I choose the right shell for what I'm trying to do. Swapping back and forth last game really murdered my ability to do anything for my team. So, okay, let's see. Oy. Oh, this guy has it going on. My gosh. Fair match. What? Our AP's on the heavies. Yeah, so I was talking, so AP on the heavies will do really well. AP won't AP probably shouldn't be used on lighter tanks. So one of the two things and the two reasons why I appreciate that AP is the shell to shoot at heavies. You'll do a lot of damage when you pen, absolutely. But also, because you will pen, you're gonna get that consistent damage. You're maybe... you're maybe not necessarily going to be able to do consistent damage using HE on a heavy tank. You really want to use AP on the heavy tanks. But like I said, I'm very impatient and I'm really bad at waiting for the right moment to fire at a tank. Also, I really hate the gun arc ability here. Okay, where's my travel time? Yeah! I don't know where I hit on him, but probably much better than where I was hitting on other things. HE in a tier 10 tank versus a tier 8 tank. Or tier 10 tank. CJ, do you want to hop in a training room after the stream and see what we can, mess around with? Yeah? We can do some tests. Because I really, like, I get it, it is ideal conditions, but it also gives you an ideal condition for learning like where you should be aiming with tanks. Why was that so far? Why do you make me do this? Okay. So. I love the strangeness of what arty shells do, because the tracer isn't exactly where the tank is, so you get weird stuff like that shell literally went through the hill, which is funny. I love that. It's really interesting to me. Whoop. This is scary. Oh. Oh, $7.99. Ah, I'm dead. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go forward now. No! Darn. But hey, I penned him for a good chunk of his health. Oh wait, no. Wait, that wasn't a pen. Never mind. I hit him for really solid damage, though. I just suck. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, 404. 404 error. Damage not found. The shells are disappearing in the air when I shoot. Any idea what I should do to fix it? Pen not found. Yeah. I would do a check and repair, just in case. Oh, right. I don't have... Oh, I was wondering why my M44 was not repaired. Yeah, it was because I... Let's try the M44 again. Not the best player, but I do aim, and when your bottom tier, my experience isn't very good with the new HE changes. I tried with medium tanks and heavy tanks. Most of the time, HE only takes single digits. Where are you aiming on these tanks, CJ? Like, I don't... Like, I absolutely understand what you mean, but realistically, like, HE isn't truly supposed to be meant to randomly do massive amounts of damage. Side, lower plates, cupolas. That's thick armor, CJ. You have to understand that when it comes to penetration, I believe that the angle still matters. So if you're hitting really thick armor, that's going to be like 200 millimeters of armor. You're not going to be able to do a lot of damage there. You really want to start aiming for areas of the tank that are just outright thin. Like, I don't... I'm not going to make any judgments on, you know, what exactly you're doing, but you can't aim at a lower plate. That's not where you want to. That's not where you want to aim. General purpose shell type instead of changing. I mean, it's about strategizing ahead. Oh no. This guy is in the perfect place for me to do something. But I was not prepared for that. Should you do... Okay, anybody who is oft a arty player, do you load AP first or HE? Oh, it hit. I think I hit his track there. I definitely think I hit his track there. Because that could have done a lot. That could have done a lot. But I'm pretty sure I hit his track. Ooh, okay. HE. HE. Whoa, my goodness. HE. Okay. Cool. I forgot that I had asked that question, y'all, so I was like, why is everyone saying HE? Oh, okay, that one missed. Alright. Okay, I should have had HE loaded first, for sure. AP shells are utterly useless? No, I don't think so. When you get a heavy tank, I think you can do a really solid amount of damage. Like I said, I'm honestly probably not the best person to be showing this, but I will say, I'm pretty sure someone who is better at arty could probably do a lot better than I am right now. Hey, you doing over here? Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's go back here. Has no AP. Interesting. Okay. Does anyone hit they bounce? True. But I think in terms of usefulness, if you do pen, that's gonna be some really solid damage on the enemy. That was a terrible shot for me. Okay, I'm gonna move again because I really don't want to be staying in the same place for too long. Wait, fully aim in on the target. Okay. To hit a soft target. Come on, Chiri. Want him to back up again? Yes. Hello? Oh, that was AP. I'm a dingus. Oh my god. Y'all. Why? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I fired AP at the... I fired AP at the Chiri, and I wanted to fire HE. Ooh, maybe? Heck yes! Finally! Someone teach me how to play arty. Please? Please. Like, really. Like, I'm asking. Help me! Help me. Teach me. I'm a willing student. No! I thought he was gonna keep going. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Shadow.
Critical hit.
That's some good damage. That.
Critical hit.
This is gonna be bad, y'all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm scared. My audio advice.
We've lost the track. Critical hit.
I'm so mad.
Almost had it.
It does not load AP? What? Does it not load it? I feel like I did something. I did way better than the previous rounds. You're by yourself. I know. I know. Okay. Anywho, like I said, I'm really bad at arty. I'm probably not the best person to be showing you this, but I think, you know, with the training room stuff. Oh, number 3 is heat? Oh, okay. Well, today I learned. But it still pens and has a high amount of pen. I don't have a lot of credits, y'all. I'm broke. Tragic is a broke dino. Okay. Alright, we'll do one match in the T57. It's like your solo streamer. Can you check? I think it was. I mean, tanks.gg should be able to tell you. When you're in arty, death is fast. True! True. Like I said, y'all should definitely try out, like, just testing things. I'm not saying I'm not saying that training rooms are, like, what you should do to, you know... Training rooms are really good at giving you an ideal situation to test out the different shell types, but it's not exactly telling of how things will be in a match. And like I said, I'm not good at artillery. I'm not patient. I'm not, I forget to change shell types with intuition. I'm really not good. So, definitely watch someone else who's way better at arty than I am. Air G is really good at arty. Switch shells between positions, so it would be how tragic... Ah, that's a good idea. SPG is dead? No! I just suck and am not the best person to be showing you. Like, we did do a lot of, do plenty of tests in training rooms, and you can do a lot of damage with HE. You just have to make sure you hit a good place and you pick the right shell for what you're shooting at. Not 100% dead. I think it's just more difficult to use. Definitely. I think it's more difficult to use. And I think that's kind of the idea of introducing multiple shell types.
Your assistance has been requested.
So, just keep that kind of stuff in mind. I think it's better than defeatism and just believing that you can't do anything. When I truly don't think that this change is bad. I think this is a really solid change, and like in the past, like I've played artillery and I did really well, but that's also because it was really easy to play, but the tank classes get more difficult to play. So aiming is not possible. Aim in as much as possible. That's the thing, is, you know, every game is kind of about minimizing the possibility of failure as much as possible. And, you know, with artillery, that means aiming as much in as possible. Like, presuming, like, really understanding where you think that the enemy will go, and then using that to your advantage. Also, I don't think their team is over here. They're pretty lacking on this side, I think. Yeah, they're pretty lacking. Oh, shoot. Hello. You're the bat chat. That's fine. Oi. Okay. Alright, cool. Jump and kill a mouse by landing on it. True. Geyser. That's hilarious. Some people are simply better at changing. Yeah, I think, and I'm not saying this because I think that everyone should accept the changes. I'm saying this because I think people should be, at the very least, willing to test things out in a, you know, in a clinical setting, like in a training room, and really seeing what situations require what kind of, you know, shell. So, Command White help the team as they help spot for you? Yeah, definitely. I fully agree with that. Okay, E50, I am here to assist. Hello. I'll help you. Do you want to do, or no? Or did you just call SOS and then just say no? That's fine. Hello, you're a bat chat. That's fine. At least we spotted you. Because then you can't just, like, sneak in. Whatever. Ooh, hey! Ooh,
Withdraw from that position.
hi. What if I don't want to? What if I don't want to withdraw? What's back there? What's back there, dude?
Enemy armor is hit. Making Swiss cheese.
Yeah! Sorry.
Enemy
Sorry.
vehicle destroyed.
Didn't mean to. My bad. No problem. Okay, cool. My bad. Well, you know, those are two different sections of people, and, you know, everybody has opinions, and I think it's very fair to be able to express them, especially constructively. I think it's really important that, you know, people are able to, like, really put together their thoughts as to what is frustrating. And honestly, like, as someone who doesn't play artillery often, like, the reasons why I was struggling was because I'm not used to the gameplay style, and realistically, I'm just so impatient. I can't deal with, like, having to wait and sit and, like, I'm good at being in, like, in the fray. I suck at being far away from the battle. Like, that's why I like the T57 Heavy, is because, like, I can be in the fray, and I can be really far forward, and I can be up with my team.
Making Swiss cheese. Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh no. Ink. Wow, ooh. I really don't want to cross there too much because there's a Jaegeru by that other Jaegeru. Oh, hey. Hey, my guy. What's up? Are you looking at me? You're not. You can't see me. Aha. Please, give me your side.
Are we shooting keys?
Yes, we are, apparently. Give me your side, baby. Oh. Give me your little cupola. The world's tiniest cupola. Ooh!
Enemy armor is hit.
Thank you, RNG. Oh my god, that was so nice of you. I appreciate the RNG you gave me after literally messing me up for several battles. Trying to shut pixel shot. Yeah, imagine if World of Tanks was always pixel shots. That would suck. I play every class, so I kind of suck at lights. I suck at lights too, if I'll be fully honest. I suspect will be adjusted after changes. Honestly, Perklin, I think you might be right. And I think in the future, you know, this is just me. This is just like playing a few battles in artillery. Yes, I agree. Right now, it might be a little frustrating, and I say might because, like, I try not to get frustrated with games, but I can see potential in the future for maybe some accuracy changes to artillery. It'd be interesting. Oh my god! What's up, Yo Grizzly? How you doing? You got to platoon with me a while back. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I kind of want to play my T57 again. That was fun. Like I said, I suck at arty. I really want to. I cannot sit back. I really can't. uh, open. Yes, play the T57 or change your title. Ah, Darcimus. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You have to understand, I am so often at the whim of the viewers because I want to be helpful, and people were talking about artillery so much that I wanted to play so I could understand what they were talking about more. Solo queue TragicLoss clicker time. What? Tell me why in my brain I thought clap on, clap off. Okay, I'm sorry. Anywho, fun times. It's alright, we understand. The clapper! Because ya clappin' tanks. Change out time for shells. Yeah, I think that would be really interesting. Especially, well, so my thing is Broken Eye. What I consider is I also have to consider the fact that intuition is probably going to help out a lot. So, help, I followed it, I can't get up. What is the other one? Where's the beef? Yeah. Dabbling in the dark arts. Avada Kedavra! Except I suck at aiming, so my Avada Kedavra never hit. Unfortunate. It's a very tragic loss for me. It's fine. But no, like, I totally understand. Like, a lot of people get really frustrated whenever I talk about things, and fully understand, because I don't have the same opinions as a lot of people. But I think the biggest thing is when people are talking about things, I really want to understand, which is why I talk to y'all so much, is because I want to truly understand, and when people don't, like, when people are kind of, like, unwilling to not entertain me, but, like, entertain the idea of having a discussion about certain things, it really disappoints me because I always want to, like, understand people. And when they don't help me understand, it's really rough for me because, like, I'm not good at every tank. If I'm not good at every tank, it's really hard to understand the point of view of somebody who plays something a lot. So, roughly at what percent? Probably worse now. I was at 65. Last week I was at like 70 again. I really suck though. I try my best, but realistically, trying my best, y'all. I'm trying my best, I swear. It's just not always possible for me to do well. The other thing is, like, playing on stream? Oof. Real difficult, my friend. Real difficult. You'd be surprised. You don't really suck. I know, I'm just being mean to myself. I should stop being mean to myself. First mark in the books. You'll get there. Yeah. I've had the first mark on this tank for a really long time. Ooh, that mill, I think. No, you didn't spot me, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some crossfire. Maybe help this IS-7. Well, try and help out this char for sure. Oh, or he's going to go a different direction and won't be able to get cross shots necessarily? Okay. Emil, where are you, friend? No, he backed up. That's fine. Ooh, I didn't get spotted. That's actually surprising. Ooh. I really want the Emil to pop up. Oh, I tried shooting AP only. Well, you don't want to necessarily shoot AP only. I just think that you really gotta choose when you're going to do it.
Bounced off.
This Emil is gonna come forward. I gotta watch out. He has a way faster reload than I do. Make sure. Oh, there he is. Okay, great idea for gun accuracy. Let's take... I think that'd be interesting. I mean, I'm always willing to listen to ideas, but like, oh dear me.
Critical hit.
Ouch.
Critical hit.
Yeah, I know I crit hit, but you give me damage? Thank you. Oh no! That's unfortunate. Oh, and I'm alone. Eek! Okay, that was terrible. Who's my commander? Me. Like, actually, I'm my own commander in this tank. That was really bad. Sorry for the long paragraph. No need to apologize. World's last hope. What's up? Well, I'm glad I'm not the world's last hope. You are you. I am me. I am me. I am me. Howdy! What's up? I had a great idea for gun accuracy and wanted your opinion. What if every tank had 0.1 dispersion or whatever? It just takes a long time to aim till the bloom is like 1 meter. Like, the bigger the gun, the longer the aim time. You sit still. I don't know if I like that idea necessarily, because then I feel like the game would become more of a camping spree. Because think of it this way. If that would be true, everybody is going to aim at where they think the next tank will pop up. And the second you push into that, you're going to get fired upon by every person that is aiming there. And they're going to be incredibly accurate, which means you're just going to get destroyed. And I feel like it would become a, if you push, you die. Kind of like Airfield. Kind of like Airfield, y'all. Except the whole game. I don't think that's a good idea, personally. But yeah, good insight. Never thought about that. Yeah, of course. Like, I always try to, like I said, I do try to understand people's thoughts, and if people are willing to talk to me, this bug is really annoying me. Anywho, I really do try to take, which, by the way, the only reason why I'm getting mad at that bug is because it doesn't understand English, and it doesn't understand how much it's annoying me. Anywho, I do try to understand people's opinions and points of view, and so, like I said, when people are really good at particular tanks or particular styles of tanks, I think that I need and I want to talk to them more. But a lot of people can sometimes get really stubborn and won't talk to me, and they won't always answer the questions that I ask, because maybe they think I'm just going to, like, dismiss their opinions. And so, you know, if you, like, it's one of the reasons why, and I'm gonna point this out again, because that's why I appreciate Salty, is because no matter how much we disagree on something, I think that because Salty really likes the game, he's always willing to, at the very least, talk to me and answer the questions that I have when I ask about particular things. Because I think Salty at this point knows that, sure, we have different opinions, but I want to understand his, so. Yeah, recon mode is currently still offline, I believe. So unfortunate, but yeah. New maps, question mark? Yeah, recon mode, Ethan. Unfortunately, it is kind of offline right now. It's suspended. I'll post the link to the thing, but you know, what's the next big thing Tank should be excited about? I think more people need, well, you know, it's not online right now, but I think more people need to be excited about recon missions because recon is going to have a lot of player input on what you know, potential maps are going to come, and I think it's going to make it really interesting because with the amount of data that you can get from thousands and thousands of battle in a short period of time, you'll definitely be able to be like, okay, like this part of the map maybe doesn't feel good. Like, here's what I found that was entertaining and really fun about this side of the map. And it also gives you, so this is what I think about recon mission. I think it's going to be really interesting to see the kinds of feedback that we get, because being able to get feedback from players saying, hey, I think this spot on the map is really strong, and I don't know if there's necessarily a good counter for it, like maybe we can adjust this part. I think that's fantastic. I think that's fantastic. And I think it's really important, or at least for me, that players have at least some input, because they can get really into the nitty-gritty. So it's going to be interesting. Wasn't really impressed with the maps of current maps together. Maybe. I shall also get fixed after I checked and repaired. Okay, then I would recommend submitting your Python log to our support staff. Salty's battle tip of the stream. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Yeah, I agree with that, Salty. I agree with that. Didn't add 4 people platoon. Why only 3? Well, console had 5-man platoons, and it was found that they had so much of an impact on the outcomes of matches that it would skew things so badly. Yeah. Trust me, you don't want platoons having more influence than they currently do. So, I agree, this game makes me so mad, but I try to understand other people. If we can understand each other, the game will probably get more fun for teams. Yeah, like, we can't expect that of people, but it's one of the reasons why I appreciate this stream, especially on days like this when we can really explore World of Tanks and really focus on, you know, what's going on in the game, and you know, really test things out, because I think more people need to maybe be a little bit more analytical of what's going on. Like, I love statistics. Nobody likes math. Nobody necessarily likes doing math, but I think it's really important to, at the very least, see what the formulas are and say, okay, like, let's see how that looks in like a clinical setting. So being able to be like, okay, where can I fire a KV2 into a mouse and do the most amount of damage? We found that out real quick. Absolutely. It's not an ideal situation to understand how it's going to fit in a standard battle. However, it does give you an idea of what you can do to change your own gameplay to be able to do the damage. Because, like I said, you can't throw HE into the front of a tank and like expect that massive amount of damage. This very much applies to playing WoW. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Hey, Salty, I'm gonna throw this back at you, and I think you'll laugh. Does that mean you're gonna stop asking if I'll provide the statistical data for the Anyway, you know I appreciate you, Salty. Anywho, as y'all know, or as some of you might know, we are getting towards, we're actually overtime. So we are going to be, as soon as a very hot place freezes over. So Texas, we already froze over salty. I'm sorry, that was really funny. Or at least funny to me. Anywho, we're gonna be rating somebody as soon as I figure out what I'm doing with my browser window. He will never stop. He's inevitable. Oh my goodness, I love that. Anywho, raid? Yeah, we'll raid. Just give me a moment. So actually, let's see. Ooh, we don't actually ever often get to raid this person. This person's really good at World of Tanks. He is a semi-competitive player, so we're going to be raiding him. Because we've raided a couple of these other people before, but we are going to be raiding Muscles. We're going to be raiding Muscles. If anything, Muscles, because he's really good at World of Tanks, like, I urge and encourage people to, for one, try things out in a training room, see what you can do. I think it's really important that, you know, you try the clinical testing as well as the experience testing. So, like, don't just play random battles, just try in a training room. I promise you, it'll give you a better idea of what you can do. So, anywho, thank you all, and I appreciate the conversations that we had. I really appreciate, y'all, sticking with me while I messed around in training rooms. And please give Muscles a very warm Sherman Gang welcome. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you, Obvious Reasons. Please give a warm welcome to Muscles. He'll really enjoy it. Bye, everybody.